Welcome back, where you met the first 8 players on the Wayne TV Fab 15 team before the break. Now we round out the rest of the area's best. Here's the other 7 members of the 2014 Fab 15.
Keyon Osborn, East Noble High School defensive lineman. Big shout out to Night Nation, all my family, supporters, Madison, and of course, Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays.
One of Coach Luke Amstutz's true blue Roughnecks, Osborn terrorized opponents the last couple of years in Kendallville. This past fall, he registered 75 tackles, 20 tackles for loss, and 12 sacks. He also racked up 22 QB hurries, forced 3 fumbles, and blocked a kick. Offensively, he chipped in as well with 3 grabs for 50 yards and a score. He was named 4A All-State Honorable Mention despite missing 2 games with injury.
Hey everybody, it's Dion Powers, cornerback and wide receiver from Wayne High School. I want to wish everybody a happy Christmas and a happy New Year. And I want to give a shout out to all the Wayne football staff and the Powers family.
Dion Powers put up video game-like numbers this season on both sides of the football. 31 catches, 842 yards, 12 touchdowns. That's over 27 yards a catch. He may have saved his best for D, however. The All-State pick had 5 interceptions, 3 fumble recoveries, and 57 tackles, all on the way to sharing the Ewell Wilson Award with his brother as the SAC's top player.
Keyon Powers, quarterback from Wayne High School. I'd like to thank all the things that have gotten me to win the SAC title. First of all, God, family, and my brothers on the football field. So thank you. Thank you very much.
SAC opponents are not sad that Keyon has now left the building. An all-SAC first-team pick, Powers was simply electric all season long for the Generals. 1,622 passing yards and 22 touchdowns, 1,591 yards rushing, and 24 scores. He also returned a kickoff and a punt return for a score, accounting for 48 total touchdowns. Most importantly, however, he led the Generals to their first SAC crown since 1993.
Austin Robertson, Wayne High School, defensive end, tight end. I would like to thank all my coaches, teammates, and all the support to help us bring in the victory bell. Number 9 on the field and number 1 in your heart.
Robertson ran through, over, and around opposing offensive linemen this season, and when you're 6'5", 230 pounds and quick, you can do that. 86 tackles, 31 for loss, 15 sacks. That includes 4.5 sacks against Snyder's talented offensive line in the playoffs. He caught 15 passes offensively for over 200 yards and 3 touchdowns. And the junior has offers from Notre Dame, Ohio State, and Michigan State, among many others.
I'm Ben Skronik. I play wide receiver at Homestead High School. I'd like to say thanks to God, my family, teammates, coaches, and all of my fans out there. And I'd also like to wish everybody a Merry Christmas.
Consider him adroit in a Boit. When it comes to the big play and being elusive, the Spartans always get the ball to Ben. The 6'3" receiver loomed large in Homestead's offense this past fall. He racked up 42 catches for 841 yards and 12 touchdowns. We're talking over 20 yards per catch. Only a junior, he was a 6'8" All-State Honorable Mention pick.
Hey, I'm Derek Warner, South Adams High School quarterback, safety, and kicker. I'd like to give a special shout out to my coach Papa Rick and the rest of the coaching staff. I'd like to give a special shout out to my teammates for making our season possible and all of our fans sitting out there in the cold weather for us this season. You guys are awesome. Have happy holidays.
7 may be indeed a lucky number, but this Starfire relied on skill down in Bern. He led South Adams to semi-state and back-to-back sectional titles this year. He threw for 1,261 yards and 12 TDs, also rushing for 865 yards and 6 touchdowns. Defensively, Derek racked up 39 tackles and 3 interceptions. He was also clutch in the kicking game, booting a 37-yard field goal as time expired to beat rival Adams Central in the first round of sectional play.
Hi, my name is Izinski. I go to Bishop Lewis High School, and I play quarterback. I would like to give a special shout-out to my family and my friends and my teammates, and especially my offensive line, Matt Geely, Peter Litchfield, Mick Palmer, Drew Bale, and John Kanapke, and they will be getting a pizza very soon.
Pizza or not, Noah Izinski always delivered in 2014. Noah guiding an offense that averaged 38 points and helped Lures advance to semi-state. He was 205 for 323 passing. We're talking almost 64%. He racked up 2,879 yards and 30 touchdowns. Only a junior, he has 2 offers for MAC schools and is in position to become the SAC's all-time leading passer next fall.
Well, for more on the Fab 15, go to the Wayne.com sports page. We have individual interviews from all 15 kids, plus you can see a list of the next 15, the 15 players who got the next most votes from area coaches, along with a list of all players who received votes. That puts a bow on the high school football season. Thank you for making the Highlight Zone the most watched sports show every Friday night here in Northeast Indiana. I'm News Channel 15 Sports Director Glenn Marini, and we've got more coverage you can count on coming up after the break.